Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. This is a topic that comes up pretty frequently, and I oftentimes have people saying, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, and I'm doing this for an hour a day, I'm doing that for an hour a day, and I'm working on this, and I'm working on this, I'm doing self-talk all day long, and. So the topic today is, how much time are you spending on your healing journey? Okay? So, very common question. Am I trying too hard? Am I not trying enough? And as I mentioned in yesterday's video, in most things in life, the harder you try, the faster it happens. Except for this. So, let your shoulders relax. Not up here, down. I talked about that in the psychology, physiology video from a couple days ago. Alright, so how much time are you spending on your healing journey? This doesn't just apply to physical symptoms or pain. Sometimes it applies to psychological journeys, psychological healing, emotional healing, spiritual healing, as a lot of people say. And one of the things that I think is universal across all of the areas is that the more time you spend trying to heal, or in other words, fix yourself, the more you are confirming that your core belief is, I'm broken and I need fixing. That goes with psychology, anxiety, depression, life stuff, productivity, work, diet, you name it. But now let's bring that over into the realm of mind-body conditions, physical health, physical symptoms, pain. The more time you are spending working on this thing called healing, the more your brain recognizes we got a big problem. And the analogy I give, and I kind of like it, so I'll keep on using it, is how much time would you spend in your garage rebuilding an engine in a brand new car that's working perfectly? Hopefully the answer is little to none, right? It's already working fine. And by definition, mind-body symptoms mean your body's okay. You're not broken, you're not sick. Your brain is perceiving danger and turning on symptoms, but that doesn't mean you're sick or broken, right? So, if you're not sick or broken, how much healing do you need to do? You know, a lot of people say, well, emotional healing, there's debate as to whether or not you're healing something, because healing, at least traditionally, is defined as something has been injured or cut or impacted by germs, bacteria, virus, whatever, and you need to heal from a cold or a virus or whatever. But in the case of mind-body symptoms, I had back pain and sciatica for 13 years. I really didn't have anything to heal because I wasn't sick and there was never anything wrong with my body. And that's evidenced by the fact that, you know, I feel better at 60 than I did in my 30s and early 40s. What's there to heal? So, I like referring to all of this as not healing, and I know the title of this is about healing, but you get the point. I like to refer to this as teaching, instructing, guiding, responding in a way that the brain can only come to one conclusion. Dan's all right. He's okay. He's not spending hours a day on these healing modalities. And look, I'm not suggesting that there's not some benefit to some of the things that are being taught out there. There certainly is. But if we go farther upstream, what are we healing? Some people would say the nervous system. Is the nervous system sick or broken or malfunctioning, dysregulated, as many people say? I tend to think that the brain, which is the control center, and the nervous system is working fine. It's just working off of bad data, wrong information, and that bad data and wrong information creates a whole heck of a lot of fear, which causes the brain and the nervous system to get extremely highly sensitive. The volume gets cranked up. So I don't think the nervous system is sick. I don't think you need to heal your nervous system. What we want to do is through consistency, confidence, built on a solid foundation of, holy crap, I'm really okay. We want to teach the brain, and thereby the nervous system, which it controls, to turn down the volume. We don't need to be as hypervigilant. We don't need to be as on guard. We don't need to be as triggerable. Now, that's not something you can snap your fingers and do overnight. It's not. As I just talked about yesterday in the Are You Losing Hope video, this recovery process is counterintuitive because oftentimes, once we have the foundation of knowing we're actually okay, because we know how the system works, and we've done the assessments, and we know that we're dealing with mind-body condition that's really driven by fear and the attention we give the symptoms. Well, let's do the reverse of what got us here. Let's be less afraid. We do that with accurate information so we can neutralize the fear, right? And then with that lowered fear, we will be able to shift and engage in life more. That's not distraction, that's not ignoring, that's engaging in things that are more important. Let's make living our life more important than quote-unquote healing our symptoms, which we're not even sick or broken. We just have a brain operating on misinformation and fear. And so as we really go to the foundation and recognize, holy crap, I'm really okay, guess what? The brain, with time, consistency is key. If you're flipping out one day and trying to teach your brain you're safe the next, it needs more consistency than that. So make sure that the dominant message is that I'm okay. Think, act, behave, speak as if you're okay, because you are. There's nothing to heal. If there's nothing to heal, why spend a lot of time on it? Because it's like a reverse. It's paradoxical. The more you try, the slower it goes. So what do you folks think about this? I know it's counterintuitive, but it's the way this system functions. And if it's a false alarm, waving smoke underneath the smoke detector, screaming I'm in danger, is not going to get that false alarm smoke detector to shut off. We want to teach the brain we're okay by thinking, acting, behaving as if we're okay. Belief comes from a decision that we make that this stuff really makes sense. I understand it. It applies to me. Decide. Once you have decided that, the belief is formed. And guess what? This reticular activating system always is working to conspire to make you correct. It conspires to find evidence to support the beliefs you have. You know, if you believe you're broken, the brain will seek out and look for evidence that you're broken. But if you decide and believe you're okay, the brain's going to work with you to find, seek out, and confirm that you actually are okay. So, don't despair, don't lose hope, but also don't spend 15 hours a day trying to fix yourself. Engage in life, bring your symptoms with you. Know that you're okay even in the presence of symptoms. I know it sucks, I know they can be brutal, but talking about how brutal they are with the most colorful language you can imagine, you should hear the things that I hear people say about their symptoms. It's no wonder the brain is still perceiving danger. So be gentle. Symptoms, they're colorful, scary, but not dangerous. Temporary. It's a key phrase. Hang on to that, because that's true. So, love you folks, and hope you are doing incredibly well. You're in the right place, and as always, we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.